Welcome to tonight's performance of The Tempest by the Corvallis Leadership Commonwealth players. Thank you for coming tonight to support our show. All the world's a stage, but tonight we want our focus to be on the players. So please turn off your cell phones and not just the silence. Yes, everyone, even you, madam. If Romeo calls, you will just have to call him back in intermission. And please respect the theater by not bringing any food or beverages unless bottled water. And Caliban, please keep your fish on the stage. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Good even, lord and ladies all. I am William Shakespeare, the bard. My pleasure 'tis to tell tonight a tale of wonder and of fright. I tell the tale of Prospero, a duke dethroned from Naples fair, cast away on a lonely isle. He seeks revenge upon his foes, who now are caught in the throes of a raging storm-tossed sea. Dethroned from a Naples fair, cast away on a lonely isle. He seeks revenge upon his foes, who now are caught in the throes of a raging and storm-tossed sea. That's not the Caribbean Sea. Here, master, one cheer. Good. Think to thy mariners. Both we yard and right ourselves to ground. Be stirred, be stirred. High the hearts. Cheerily, cheerily the hearts. Yar, yar. Take in the topsail. Tend to the master's whistle. Blow till thou burst thy wind, if room enough. Good boatswain, have care. Where's the master? Play the men. I pray now. Keep below. Where is the master, boatswain? Do you not hear him? You mar our labor. Keep your cabins. You do assist the storm. Nay, good, be patient. When the sea is, hence! What cares these roarers for the name of queen? To cabin, silence, trouble us not! Good, yet remember whom thou hast aboard. None that I more love than myself. You are a counselor. If you can command these elements to silence and work the peace of the present, we will not hand rope more. Use your authority. If you cannot, give thanks you have lived so long, and make ready in your cabin for the mischance of the hour. Out of our way, I say. Down to the topmast yard, lower, lower. Bring her to try with the main course. A plague upon this howling. Yet again, what do you here? Shall we give oar and drown? Have you a mind to sink? A pox on your throat, you falling blasphemous charitable dog! Work you then? Hang her, hang you, insolent noisemaker! We are less afraid to be drowned than you are! Let her a hold! Set her 2 courses! Off to sea again! Let her off! We split! All is wrong! Only way to go!
Allay them. Oh, I have suffered with those I saw suffer. Oh, brave vessel, who had no doubt some noble creature in her, dashed all to pieces. Oh, the cry did knock against my heart, Poor souls, they perish. If I had been any god of power, I would have sunk the seas in the earth, and the good ship should have swallowed in the frightening souls within her.
Be collected. No more amazement. Tell your piteous heart there's no harm done.
Oh, woe the day!
No harm. I have done nothing but in care of thee. Of thee, my dear one, thee, my daughter, who art ignorant of what thou art, not knowing of whence I am.
More to know, do never meddle with my thoughts.
So, 'tis time I should inform thee farther. Lend thy hand, and pluck my magic garment from me. So, lie there, my art. Wipe thou thine eyes. The direful spectacle of the rack, which hath touched the very virtue of compassion in thee. I have, with such provision in mine art, so safely ordered that there is no soul lost.
You've often begun to tell me what I am, but stopped, concluding, stay not yet.
The hour is now come. Canst thou remember a time before we came unto the cell? I do not think thou canst, for thou wast not thou 3 years old.
Certainly, sir, I can.
By what? By any other house or person?
'Tis far off, and rather like a dream than my remembrance warrant. Hadn't I 4 or 5 women that once tended me?
Ah, thou hast in more, Miranda, but how? How is it that this image still lives in thy mind? 12 years since, Miranda, 12 years since, thy father was the Duke of Milan and a prince of power.
Oh, the heavens, what foul play had we came from thence? Less of lessons we did?
Both, my girl. By foul play, as thou sayest, we were heaped thence, but blessedly helped hither.
And so Prospero tells a tale. Meet Antonio, the brother. I pray thee, mark me that a brother could be so perfidious. He who next whose daughter of all the world loved, and to him put the manage of his state, as at that time Prospero was the prime duke, being so imputed in dignity and in the liberal arts without parallel. Those being all study of the government he cast upon his brother, and to his state grew stranger, being transported and wrapped in secret studies. This awakened in his false brother an evil nature. He did believe his own lie that he was indeed the duke. Hence, his ambition growing, he needs will be absolute Milan. Prosper, poor man, his library was duped him large enough. Then his brother was thirsty for sway with the Queen of Naples, Prospero's enemy.
Oh, the heavens, what an ill-sorted brother. I should sin to think but nobly of my grandmother. Good wombs have borne bad sons.
This Queen of Naples, being an enemy to Prospero, how does the brother suit? Which was that he should pay tribute to the Queen, that the Queen should remove Prospero and his daughter out of the kingdom, and confer fair Milan with all the honors on his brother. Whereon a treacherous army levied, and the dead in midnight, and hurried thence Prospero and the crying child.
Alack, for pity! I, not remembering how I cried out then, will cry o'er again. It is a hint that brings mine eyes to it. Wherefore did they not that hour destroy us?
For the love was he before him. They did not destroy in that tower, but it heard them aboard above. A rotten carcass would have, not rigged, nor tackle, sail, nor mast. The very rats distinctly acquitted. There they hoisted him to cry to the sea that roared.
How came we ashore?
Some food they had, and some fresh water. The noble Neapolitan, Gonzalo, did give him out of his charity. Rich garments and necessaries. Knowing Prospero loved his books, he furnished him from his own library with volumes of Prospero valued above his dukedom. Lastly, here, on this island, they arrived.
Would I might but ever see that man. But still 'tis beating in my mind. Your reason for raising that sea storm?
No, thus far forth. By accident most strange hath mine enemies been brought to this shore, and by my prescience I find my zenith doth depend upon a most auspicious star, whose fortunes, if I court not, but omit, my fortunes will ever after droop. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. I know that thou canst not choose. Come away, servant, come. I am ready now. Approach my Ariel, come.
All hail, great master, grave sir, hail. I come to answer to thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive into fire, to ride the curled clouds to thy strong-winging task, Ariel and all her quality.
Hast thou, spirit, performed the point of the tempest I bade thee?
To every article. We boarded the queen's ship, now in the beak, now in the waist, the deck, in every cabin. We flamed amazing. Sometimes we divide and burn in many places. The topmast, the yards, and bowsprit would we flame distinctly, then meet and join. Jove's lightnings, the precursors of the dreadful thunderclaps, more momentary and sight outrunning or not. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune, seems to besiege and make his bold waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake.
Who is so constant, but this coil cannot infect his reason?
Not a soul, but felt the fever of the mad, and played some tricks of desperation. All but the mariners plunged in the foaming brine, and quit the vessel. Then all afire. The queen's son, Ferdinand, his hair upstaring, then like reeds, not hair, was the first man that leaped, cried, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here."
Not a hair perished. In troops we dispersed about the isle. The queen's son has landed by himself in an odd angle of the isle, and sitting his arms in his sad knots.
Of the queen's ship, the mariners, say, how hast thou disposed?
Safely in harbor is the queen's ship, in that deep nook where once thou calledst me up at midnight to fetch dew. There she's hid, and the mariners we have left asleep.
Ariel, thy charge is exactly as before. But there's more work.
Is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pains, let me remember thee what thou hast promised, which is not yet performed me.
How now? Moody, what is it thou canst demand?
My liberty,
Before that time me out no more.
I pray thee, remember I have done thee worthy service, told thee no lies, made no mistakings, served without grudges or grumbling. Thou didst promise to lessen me a full year.
Dost thou forget from what a torment I did free thee?
No.
Thou liest, malignant thing. Hast thou forgot the foul witch Sycorax? Hast thou forgot her?
No, sir.
I must once in a month recount what thou hast been which thou forgetst.
This damned witch Sycorax, for mischiefs manifold and sorceries terrible, was banished to this island. This blue-eyed hag was hither brought a child and left here by the sailors. The spirits without her servants, and for ale was spirit too delicate to answer earthly and abhorred commands. The witcher could confine her into a cloven pine, within which space Ariel was painfully remained a dozen years. Within which space the witch died and left her there, where she just bent her groans. Ah! Then was this island, save the son that she'd lived here, freckled, well, hag-born, not honored with a human shape. He, that's Caliban, who now Prospero keeps in service. Ariel's groans to make wolves howl and penetrate the breasts of ever-angry bears. It was Prospero's art that made Gape decline and let Ariel out.
I thank thee, master.
Thou more murmurs, thou will rend in oak and peg thee in his knotty entrails, till thou hast howled away 12 winters.
Pardon, master. I will be correspondent to command and do my spiriting gently.
Do so, and after 2 days I will discharge thee.
That's my noble master. What shall I do? Say what? What shall I do?
Go and make thyself like a nymph of the sea, visible to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Go, hence, make with diligence. Awake, dear heart, awake. Thou hast slept well. Awake.
The strangeness of your stories put heaviness on me.
Shake it off. Come on. Visit my slave, Caliban, who never yields us a kind answer.
'Tis a villain, sir. I do not love to look on.
But as 'tis, he does make our fire, fetch in our wood, and serves in offices that profit us. We cannot miss him. What ho, Caliban, thou earth, thou speak!
There's word of mouth, man.
Come, there's other business for thee. Come, thou tortoise, the poisonous slave got by the devil himself. Come forth!
A wicked dewdrop on your bow. A shout has blown you, bless you all over.
For this be sure, tonight thou shalt have cramps, thou shalt be pinched as thick as honeycomb, each pinch more stinging than bees that made 'em.
I must eat my dinner. This almond is mine. By Sycorax, my mother. Thou took it from me. When thou camest first, thou strokest me, and made much of me. Wouldst give me waters and berries in it, and teach me how to name the lesser light, and the greater, that burn by day and night. And then I loved thee, and showed me all the qualities of fire. Fresh springs, wine pits, better place and fertile. Cursed be I that did so. All the charms of Sycorax, toads, beetles, bats, light on you! I used to be mine own king. Now thou give me from the rest of fire.
Thou most lying slave, whose stripes may move not kindness. I have used thee, filth as thou art, with humane care, taught thee to speak and pity thee. I lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child. Bah! Exceed hence, fetch us and fuel and be quick. Thou neglects what I command, fill all thy bones with ice.
No, prithee. I must obey. His sword is of such power, it would control my damned god Cerberus and make a vassal of him.
So slave, hence!
The Queen's son, Ferdinand, survived the wreck. Sure that all others have drowned. He weeps. But lo, what music comes here? The spirits.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth? Sitting on a bank, weeping the queen my mother wrecked. This music crept by me upon the waters, allying both their fury and my passion. With its sweet air, thence I have followed, or it hath drowned me rather. But it is gone. No, it begins again.
Full fathom 5, thy mother lies. Of her bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were her eyes.
Nothing else but that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change into something rich and strange.
Sea nymphs hourly ring her knell, burden ding dong. Hark! Now I hear them. Ding dong bell.
Didn't does remember my drowned mother, This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owes. I hear it now above me.
What is it? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about. Believe me, sir, it carries from a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, child, it eats and sleeps, and hath such senses as we have such. This gallant which thou seest was in the rack. He hath lost his fellows, and strays about to find them.
I might call him a thing divine, for nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
It goes on, I see, as my soul prompts it. Spirit, fine spirit, I'll free thee within 2 days for this.
Most sure, the goddess on whom these airs attend. Dost thou live on this island? My prime request, oh, you wonder, is if you be made or no?
No wonder, sir, but certainly made.
My language, heavens! I'm the best then that speak this speech, where I but where 'tis spoken.
How? The best? What if the Queen of Naples heard thee?
I wanted to hear thee speak in Naples. The Queen does hear me, and that she does, I weep. Myself am Naples, who with mine eyes beheld the Queen, my mother wrecked.
Alack for mercy.
Yes, faith, and all her lords, and the Duke of Milan, and her brave son being twain.
The real Duke of Milan and his more braver daughter are here. A word, good sir. I fear you've not spoken the truth. A word.
Why speaks my father so ungently? This is the third man that or I saw, the first that or I sighed for. Pity, move my father to be inclined my way.
Oh, if a virgin, and your affection not gone forth, I'll make thee the Queen of Naples.
They are both in either's powers, but this swift business I must uneasy make, lest too like winning make the prize light. One word more, thou darest here assert the name which thou art not, and hast put thyself upon this island as a spy to win it for me, the Lord on't.
No, as I am a man.
There's nothing ill could dwell in such a temple. If the ill spirit have so fair a house, good things should strive to dwell with it.
Come, follow. Speak not for him, he's a traitor. Come, follow. I'll manacle thy feet and neck together. Sea water shalt thou drink, thy food shall be wither roots. Come, follow.
No, I shall resist such entertainment till mine enemy has more power.
What? Put up thy sword, traitor. I can here disarm thee with this stick and make thy weapon drop.
Beseech you, father.
Hence, hang not on my garments.
Sir, have pity. I'll be his surety.
Silence, to think there's no such shame, having seen but him in Caliban. Foolish child, to the most of the men this is a Caliban, and they to him are angels.
My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man.
Come on, obey.
My spirits, as in a dream, are bound up. My mother's loss, the weakness which I feel, nor these men's threats, to whom I am subdued to. Might I, but through my prison, once a day, behold this maid. Space enough have I in such a prison.
Be of comfort. My father's of better nature, sir, than he appears by speech. This is unwanted, and has now came from him.
Thou shalt be as free as mountain winds, then do exactly all points of my command.
To the syllable.
God, follow. Speak not for him.
Beseech you, madam, be merry. You have cause. So have we all of joy. For our escape is much beyond our loss. Then wisely, good queen, wear our sorrow with our comfort.
Prithee,
She receives comfort like cold porridge.
Gonzalo will not give up easily.
Look, he's winding up the watch of his wit. By and by it will strike.
Your Majesty,
One.
whenever the greatest interchange that's offered.
$1?
A dollar comes to him indeed. You have spoken truer than you proposed.
You have taken it wiselier than I meant you should.
Therefore, my queen, fie, what a spendthrift he is of his tongue.
I prithee spare.
He will be talking.
Which if here Adrian for a good wager first begins to crow.
The old cock.
The cockerel.
Done.
Though the silence seems to be desert, uninhabitable and almost inaccessible,
Yet,
He could not miss it.
the air breathes upon us here most sweetly.
as if it had lungs and rotten lungs.
Or as to perfumed by a fen.
Here is everything advantageous to life.
True, save means to live.
Of there's none or little.
How lush and lusty the grass looks. How green.
The ground indeed is tawny.
With an eye of green in it.
He misses not much.
Now he doth but mistake the truth totally.
Strange, methinks that though our garments were drenched in the sea, they are now as fresh as when we first put them on, in Africa at the marriage of the Queen's fair daughter Clarabelle to the King of Tunis.
'Twas a sweet marriage, and we will prosper well in our return.
Tunis was never graced before with such a paragon to their queen.
Madam, we were talking that our garments seem now as fresh as when you were at Tunis, at the marriage of your daughter, who is now queen. Is not, madam, my doublet as fresh the first day I wore it? I mean, in a sort of when I wore it at your daughter's marriage.
You cram these words into my ears against the stomach of my senses. Would I have never married my daughter there? For coming thence, my son is lost, and she too, who is so far from Italy, removed I ne'er again shall see her. Although mine heir Naples and Milan, which strange fish hath made his meal on thee?
Your Highness, he may live. I saw him beat the soldiers under him and ride upon their backs. He trod the water whose enmity flung aside, and breasted the soldiers most swollen that met him. His bold head above the contemptuous waves he kept, and oared himself with his good arms and lusty sprawl to the shore. I not doubt he came alive to land.
No, he's gone.
Madam, you may thank yourself for this great loss.
Prithee, peace.
You were kneeled to, in poor tooth, otherwise, by all of us, and the fair soul herself, not to wed her to one so far away. We have lost your son, I fear forever. The fault's your own.
So is the dearest. Oh, the loss.
My lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness, and time to speak it in. You rub the sore when you should bring a plaster.
Very well!
It is foul weather in us all, good madam, when you are cloudy.
Foul weather?
Very foul.
If I were the king on this island, my queen, what would I do?
He'd sow it with nettle seed.
In my commonwealth, I would allow no kind of traffic, no name of magistrate, riches, poverty, and use of servants, none. Contracts, boundaries, none. No occupation, all men idle, and women too, but innocent and pure. No sovereignty.
Yet he would be king on it.
The latter end of his commonwealth forgets the beginning.
All things in common nature should be produced without sweat or endeavor. Sword, pike, knife, gun, or need of any engine would I not have, but nature should bring forth of its own kind all abundance to feed my innocent people. I would with such perfection govern, madam, to excel the golden age.
Save your majesty!
Long live Gonzalo!
And do you mark me, madam?
Prithee, no more. Thou dost lack nothing to me.
I do well believe, your highness, and did it to minister occasion. To these gentlemen who have such sensible and nimble lungs, they always used to laugh at nothing.
'Twas you we laughed at.
Who in this kind of merry fooling, I am nothing to you. So you may continue and laugh at nothing still.
What a blow there was given!
And it not fallen flat long.
Will you laugh me asleep? I'm very happy.
What? All so soon asleep? I wish that mine eyes would with themselves shut up my thoughts.
We too, my majesty, will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety.
Thank you. Wondrous heavy.
What a strange drowsiness possesses them!
It is the quality of the climate.
Why does it not then, our island sink, I find myself not disposed to sleep?
Nor I, my spirits are nimble. They fell together all as by consent. They dropped as by a thunderstroke.
What might, worthy Sebastian? Oh, what might?
No more. And yet, methinks I see it in thy face what thou should speak. The occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropped upon thy head.
What art thou waking?
Do you not hear me speak?
I do, and surely it is a sleepy language, as thou speakest out of thy tongue. This is, what did it say? This is a strange repose to be asleep, with eyes wide open, standing, speaking, moving, and yet so fast asleep.
Noble Sebastian, thou letst thy fortune sleep.
Thou dost snore distinctly, there is meaning in thy snores.
I am more serious than my custom, and you must be so too.
Prithee, say on.
Thus, sir, although this lord hath almost persuaded the queen her son's alive, 'tis as impossible he's undrowned as he that sleeps here swims.
I have no hope he's undrowned.
Oh, out of that no hope, what great hope you have! Will you grant with me that Ferdinand is drowned?
He's gone.
Then tell me, who is the next heir of Naples?
Clarabelle.
She that is queen of Tunis, she that dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life?
What stuff is this? How say you? 'Tis true, my sister's daughter's queen of Tunis, so is she heir of Naples, twixt which regions there is some space.
A space whose every cubit seems to cry out, how shall that Clarabelle measure us back to Naples? Keep in Tunis and let Sebastian wait. Say this were death that now hath seized them, why they were no worse than they are now. Oh, that you bore the mind that I do, would sleep were this for your advancement. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do. I remember you did supplant your brother Roxborough.
True, and look how well my garments sit upon me, much feeder than before. My brother's men were then my servant fellows, now they're my men.
But for your conscience!
Aye, sir, where lies that? I feel not this deity in my bosom. Here lies your sister, no better than the earth she lies upon. If she were that which now she's like, that's dead, who I, with this obedient steel, 3 inches of it, can lay to bed forever, whilst you, doing the same to this ancient morsel, this Sir Prudence Gonzalo, so he will not upbraid our course.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be my present. As thou goest along, I'll come by Naples, draw thy sword. One stroke should free thee from thy tribute. As thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand, do the like to fall on Gonzalo.
Oh, but one word.
My master, to his art, foresees the danger that you, his friends, are in, and sends me forth, for else his project dies. If of life you keep a care, shake off slumber and beware. Awake, awake!
Then let us both be sudden.
Oh, Queen, now good angels, preserve the Queen!
Why? How now? Oh, wait. Why are you drawn? Wherefore this ghastly looking?
What's the matter?
While we stood here, securing a repose, even now we heard a hollow burst of bellowing, like bulls or rather lions. Did it not wake you? It struck my ears most terribly.
I heard nothing. Oh, 'twas a din to frighten a monster's ear, to make an earthquake. Sure was the roar of a whole herd of lions.
Heard you this, Gonzalo? Upon mine honor, madam, I heard a humming, and a strange one too, which did awaken me.
'Tis best you stand upon our guard, or thy prentice plate. Let's draw a weapon.
Lead off this ground, and let's make further search for my poor son.
Heavens keep him from these beasts, for he is sure on the island.
Prospero, my lord, shall know what I have done. So, queen, go safely on to seek thy son.
Prospero's servant Caliban is soon to become other of the queen's servants who also escaped drowning in the shipwreck. The only man as I've seen is Prospero. To this encounter, it should be quite surprising.
All done factions that the sun sucks up, or bogs, fens, flats fall on Prospero, making by inch via the seas. Still cheer me. Yeah, I must curse. But the pinch me for every trifle. Sometimes like apes, whoa and chatter, and after bite me. Sometimes like hedgehogs, who like tumbling in my painful path and mouth that clicks at my footfall. Sometimes bound adders whose glowing tongues hiss me into madness. Lo, now lo! Here comes the spirit of this, and to join me with my wood exploding. Oh, fact, no chance, you will not find me.
Here's neither bush nor shrub to bear off any weather at all, and another storm brewing. I hear it sing in the wind. If it should thunder as it did before, I know nowhere to hide my head. What have we here? A man or a fish? Dead or alive? A fish! He smells like a fish. A very ancient and fish-like smell. A strange fish. Were I in England now, as I once was, and had but this fish, not a holiday fool, there but would give a piece of silver to see it. There would this monster make me rich. Any strange beast that makes man rich. When they will not give a coin to relieve a lame beggar, they will lay out 10 to see a dead beast. Naked like a man, and his fins like a worm. Oh my troth, I do not lose my opinion. Hold it no longer. This is no fish, but an islander that has lately suffered a thunderbolt. Alas, the storm has come again. My best way is to creep under his gabardine. There is no other shelter hereabout. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows.
I shall no more to see. Here shall I die ashore. This is a very scurvy tune to sing at a man's funeral. Well, here's my comfort.
Do not torment me! Ah!
What's the matter? Have we devils here? Ha! I have not escaped drowning to be a fear now of your 2, 3, 4 legs?
The spirits torment me! Ah!
Why? This is some monster of the isle with 4 legs, who hath got, as I take it, a fever. Where the devil should he learn a language? Ah, if I can recover him and keep him tame and get to Naples with him, well, he's a present for any emperor.
Do not torment me, please. I'll bring my widow faster.
He's in his fit now, and does not talk after the wisest. He shall taste of my bottle. If he have never drunk wine before, it will go near to remove his fit. Open your mouth. You cannot tell who's your friend. Open your chaps again.
I should know that voice. It should be, but he is drowned, and these are devils. Oh, defend me!
4 legs and 2 voices? A most delicate monster. If all the wine in my bottle will recover him, I will pour some in his other mouth.
Stephano! If thou beest Stephano, speak to me, for I am Trinculo. Be not afraid, thy good friend Trinculo.
If thou beest Trinculo, come forth. I'll pull thee by the lesser legs. If any be Trinculo's legs, these are they. Thou art very Trinculo indeed. How camest thou to be the siege of this mooncalf?
I took him to be killed with a thunderstroke. But art thou not drowned, Stephano? I hope thou art not drowned. Is the storm overblown? I hid me under the dead mooncalf's gabardine for fear of the storm. And art thou living, Stephano? Oh, Stephano, to Neapolitan escape.
Pretty, do not turn me about. My stomach's not constant.
These be fine things, if it not be quite. And that's the great God who bears celestial liquor. I'll kneel him.
How didst thou escape? How camest thou hither? Swear, by this bottle, how thou camest hither. I escaped upon a barrel of sack, which the sailors heaved overboard. By this bottle, which I made of a bark of a tree with mine own hands, since the day I was cast ashore, swear then, how thou escapedest.
Swim ashore, man, like a duck. I can swim like a duck. I'll be sworn. Oh, Stephano, hast thou any more of this?
The whole barrel, man. My cellar's hid in a rock by the seaside, where my wine is hid. How now, mooncalf? How does thine fever?
Hast thou not dropped from heaven?
Out of the moon, I do assure it. I was the man of the moon when time was.
I've seen thee enough. I swear upon the fault we that choose of death, but the liquor's not earthly.
Come, swear to that. I'll furnish it anon with new contents. Swear.
By this good light, this is a very shallow monster. I, afraid of him, a very weak monster. The man in the moon, a most poor, credulous monster.
I'll show thee a foot to ancient island. I'll kiss that foot, pretty, be my God.
Come on, then. Down and swear.
I shall laugh myself to death at this puppy-headed monster, a most scurvy monster.
I'll show thee the best things. I'll put thee biz. I'll fish for thee, and get thee winner. A plague upon the talent that I serve. I will bear him no more sticks, but follow thee. Thou wondrous man.
A most ridiculous monster to make a wanderer of a poor drunkard.
I prithee now. Lead the way without your talking. Trinculo, the queen and all our company else being drunk, we will inherit here. Here, bear my bottle, fellow Trinculo.
Farewell, master. Farewell, master. Ban ban calaban has a new master. Has a new man. Freedom, hide that, freedom, freedom, hide that, freedom.
Okay, monster, lead the way.
Oh, back to this again?
Some kind of baseness or nobleness under gone. This, my mean task, is as heavy to me as Odin's. But the mistress which I serve makes my labors pleasures. Oh, she is 10 times more gentle than her father's crab, and he's composed of harshness. I must remove some of these thousands of these logs and pile them up. My mistress weeps when she sees me work, and says such baseness had never like executed. But these sweet thoughts do even refresh my labors.
Alas now, pray you, work not so hard. I would have the lightning had burned up these logs that you enjoy to pile. Pray you, set that down. My father's hard at study. Rest yourself for these 3 hours.
O most dearest mistress, the sun will set before I shall discharge what I will strive to do.
If you'll sit down, I'll bear these logs a while. Pray you, give me that, and I will carry it to the pile.
No, precious creature, I'd rather crack my sinew, break my back, than you should such dishonor undergo. I said lazy body.
It would become me as well as it does you, and I should do it with much more ease, because my goodwill is to it, and yours is against it.
Poor worm, thou art infected. Thy visitation shows it.
You look weary.
No, mistress, 'tis fresh morning with me. When you are by at night, I do beseech you, chiefly, that I might set it in your prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, Father, I have broken your haste to say so.
A my Miranda, indeed the top of admiration for work, what's dearest of the world. For several virtues, I have liked several women. But you, so perfect and so peerless, are created of every creature's best.
I do not know one of mine own, no woman's face remember, save from my glass mine own. Nor have I known more men than I may call men than you, dear father, my dear friend, and my dear father. How features are abroad, I am skilless of, but I would not wish any companion in the world but you. But I prattle something too widely.
I am, in my condition, a prince, Miranda. I do think a king. I would not so. Hear my soul speak. The very instant that I saw you, did my heart fly to your service, and there resides to make me slave to you. And for your sake, I am this patient logman.
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound, and crown what I profess in kind event. If I speak true, all else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
I am a fool to weep at what I am glad of.
Fair encounter of the two most rare affections. Heaven's rain grace on that which breathes between them.
Wherefore weep you?
At mine unworthiness that dare not offer what I shall desire to give, and much less take what I shall die to want. Hence, bashful cunning. I am your wife if you'll marry me. If not, I'll die your maid.
O most dearest mistress, and thus humble ever.
My husband then?
I am yours in the bondage air of freedom. Here is my hand.
And mine, with all my heart in it, now free to half an hour hence.
1,000,000.
My rejoicing and nothing can be more. I'll do my book, for yet ere supper time, I must perform much business appertaining.
When the barrel is out, we will drink water, not a drop of water. Therefore, bear up and burden. Server Monster, drink to me.
Servant Monster, the folly of this honor. They say there's but 5 upon this isle. We are but 3. If the other 2, bred like us, the state totters.
Thou shalt be my lieutenant, Monster, or my standard.
Your lieutenant, if you list, he's no standard.
Let me lift and shoot. I'm not so fearful. He is not valiant.
Thou liest, most ignorant monster. While thou debauched fish thou, wilt thou tell a monster's lie, being but half a fish and half a monster?
Lo, how he mocked me. Wilt thou let him, my lord?
Lord, woke thee that a monster should be such a natural.
Lo, again. Bite him to death. I prithee.
Shriek low, keep a good tongue in your head. If you poop a mutineer, the next tree. Horror monsters my subject. Ye shall not suffer indignity.
I think, my noble lord. Would thou be pleased to hold me to the suit I made to thee?
Marry will I. Kneel and repeat it. I will stand. So shall Shriek low.
Why, as I told thee, I'm subject to a tyrant, a sorcerer, that by his cunning hath cheated me of the eye.
Thou liest.
Thou liest, thou jesting monkey, thou! I would my body master destroy you. I do not lie!
Shriek low. If you trouble him any more than this hill, by this hand, I will supplant some of your teeth.
Why? I said nothing.
Mum then, and no more. Come, proceed.
I say, by sorcery, he got this out, and for me, he got it. If thy greatness were venture on him, for know thou darest, but this thing dare not.
That's most certain.
Thou shalt be lord of it, and now serve thee.
How now shall this be compassed? Canst thou bring me to the party?
Yeah, my lord. Within this half hour, will he be free. There the very sack could nail unto his head. First, having possessed, or with wild bat his skull, or punch him with a stake.
Thou liest. Thou canst not.
What a pie! Many is this! Thou scooby patch! I beseech you, my lord, give him blows and take his bottle from him.
Shriek low. Run into no further danger. If you enter the monster 1 word further, then by this hand, I'll turn my mercy out of doors and make a stockfish of thee.
Why? What did I? I did nothing. I'll go further off.
Didst thou not say he lied?
Thou liest.
Did I so? Take thou that. As you like this, give the lie another time.
I did not give blood. Out of your wits
Stand further off. Stand farther. Come, proceed.
Why? As I told thee, it is a custom thing. It's afternoon descent. There, thou mayest wang him. Or, first having possessed his books. Without them, the Isaiah, you have thou one spirit to command.
Monster, I will kill this man. Then I will be king. And Trinculo and thyself shall be viceroys. Dost thou like the plot, Trinculo? Excellent. Give me thy hand. I am sorry I beat thee. But while thou livest, keep a good tongue in your head.
Within this our power, he be soon. Wouldst thou destroy him then?
Aye, on mine honor.
This I will tell my master. Thou makest me merry. I am full of pleasure. Let us beat the con.
Come on, Trinculo, let us sing.
That's not the term.
What's this?
The tune is played by the picture of nobody.
If thou beest a man, show thyself in my likeness. If thou beest a devil, mercy upon us!
Forgive me my sin! Art thou afeard?
No, monster, not I.
Be not afeard. The isle is full of noises, sounds, and sweet airs. They give delight. It hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 fragrant instruments or hum about mine ears. Sometimes voices that I woke from a long slumber to make me sleep again. That in my dream, clouds me thoughts would open until witches waited to drop upon me. Then when I wake, I cried to dream again.
This will prove a brave kingdom to me, where I'll have my music for nothing.
When crossbow is destroyed,
That shall be by and by. I remember the story.
The sound is going away. Let's follow it and after do our work.
Lead, monster. We'll follow. When I can see this tabor, he lays it on.
I can go no further. Here's a mistrodden deal. So forthright and meanders, by your patience. I needs must rest.
O Lord, I cannot blame thee, who am myself attached with weariness to the dulling of my spirits. Sit down and rest. Even here I'll put up my hope and keep it no longer. He is drowned, whom we stray to find, and the sea mocks our frustrate search on land. Well, let him go.
I am right glad that she is so out of hope. Do not for one repulse forgo the purpose you resolve to effect.
The next advantage we'll take thoroughly.
Let it be tonight, for now they are pressed with travel. They will not nor cannot use such vigilance as when they are fresh.
I say tonight, no more.
What harmony is this? This rhymes harp.
Marvelous, sweet music.
But who's at home condemns them?
If in Naples I should report this now, would they believe me?
They vanished strangely.
No matter since they have left us behind, for we have stomachs. Will it please you to taste what is here?
Not I. Good madam, you need not fear. Gonzalo's here.
I will stand to and feed, even though my last meal. No matter, since I feel the best is past. Brother, my lord, the duke, stand to and do as we.
Never-surfeited sea hath caused to belch up you. And on this island, where man doth not inhabit, you amongst men, being most unfit to live, I have made you mad! And even with such like valor, men hang and drown their proper selves. You fools! I and my fellows are ministers of fate. The elements of whom your swords are tempered may as well move the loud winds, or, with the mock that stabs, kill the still closing waters, as diminish one dowl that's in my plume. My fellow ministers are alike invulnerable.
If you could hurt, your swords now to massacre strengths and not be uplifted.
But remember, for that's my business to you, that you three from Milan did supplant good Prospero, exposed unto the sea, which hath requited him and his innocent child, for which foul deed the powers delaying, not forgetting, have incensed the seas, shores, yea, all the creatures against your peace.
Leave thy son Alonso. They have brought here in the most desolate falls upon your heads nothing but heart sorrow.
Bravely, the figure of this harpy hast thou performed, my Ariel, a grace it hath, devouring.
We have well followed your instructions.
Your high charms work, and these thine enemies wrong enough in their distractions. They now are in your power.
Yeah.
In the name of something holy, madam, why do you stand here in this strange stare?
Oh, it is monstrous, monstrous. Methink the billows spoke and told me of it. The winds did sing it to me, and the thunder, that deep and dreadful organ pipe, pronounced the name Prospero. Therefore, my son in the ooze is bedded, and I'll seek a deeper air plummeted sounded, and with him there lie mudded.
But 1 feet at a time! I'll fight their legions over!
I'll be thy second! All three of them, desperate, their guilt like poison given to work a great time after, now begins to bite the spirits.
We are of supple joints in thee, and shall follow thee swiftly, to hinder from what this ecstasy may provoke thee to.
Follow, I pray you.
This is so amusing.
While the Queen and Lords went about kindly, Ferdinand continued his forced labors. If Prosper too, unsternly punished Ferdinand, his compensation makes amends. All his vexations were but trials of his love, and Ferdinando bravely stood the test.
Here before heaven, I ratify this, my rich gift. Do not smile at me that I boast of her, O Ferdinand, for thou shalt find she will outstrip all praise and make it halt behind her.
I do believe it.
Come then, sit in and talk with her. She is thine own.
Prospero now designed to delight the young couple with magical display, celebrating their love, cause spirits.
Spirit!
What would my potent master? Here I am.
Thou and thy meaner fellows your last service did worthily perform, and I must use you, such another trick. Bestow upon the eyes of this young couple some vanity of mine art.
Before you can say come and go, and breathe twice and cry so, each one tripping on his toe will be here with muff and milk. Do you love me, master? No?
Dearly, my delicate Ariel.
Sweet aspersions, the heaven shall let fall to make this contract grow.
We shall have quiet days for issue and long life with such love as 'tis now.
Be silent. Watch.
Hail, we are sung to a contract of true love to celebrate. Come, temperate nymphs, and help to celebrate a contract of true love. Be not too late.
Majestic vision and harmonious charming. May I be bold to think these spirits?
Spirits by which by mine art I have called from their confines to reenact thy present fancy.
Let me live here ever, so rare and wondered father and wise, misplaced paradise.
Well done.
This is strange. Your father's in some kind of passion that works so strongly.
Never till this day saw I him so touched with anger, so distempered.
You do look, my son, as if you were dismayed. Be cheerful, sir. Our revels are now ended. These are actors, as I have foretold you, are spirits and are melted into air, into thin air. And, like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, and all in which it inherits, shall dissolve. And, like this insubstantial pageant, faded. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. Sir, I am vexed. Bear with my weakness. My old brain is troubled. Ariel, come.
Thy thoughts I cleave to. What's thy pleasure?
We must prepare anew with Caliban and his confederates.
Aye, my commander. When I presented the nymphs, I thought to have told thee of it, but feared lest I might anger thee.
Say again, where didst thou leave those varlets?
I told you, sir, they were red hot with drinking, so full of valor that they smoked the air for breathing, in their faces, beat the ground for kissing of their feet, and yet always bending towards their project. Then I beat my tabor, at which, like unbacked colts, they pricked their ears, advanced their eyelids, lifted up their noses as they smelt music. So I charmed their ears, that calf-like, they my lowing followed, through toothed briars, sharp verses, pricking cross, and thorns, which entered their frail shins. At last, I left them in the filthy mantled pool beyond yourself, there dancing up to their chins to the foul lake, or stunk their feet.
This was well done, my bird. Thy shape invisible retain us still. The trumpery in my house. Go bring it hither for bait to catch these thieves.
I go!
Caliban, with age and body uglier grows, so is mine cankers. I will plague them all. Come, hang them on this clock.
Where you tread softly. Tread softly, that the blind bull may not hear footfall. He now near his cell.
Monster, your fairy, which you say is a harmless fairy, has a little better than played the jack with us.
Monster, I do smell all a horse piss, at which my nose is in great indignation.
So is mine.
Good my lord, be patient. For the prize I bring you to shall hoodwink the mischance of the hour. Prithee, be quiet. This is the mouth of the cell. No noise, and enter to do that good mission that will make this island thine own.
Monster, give me thy hand. I do begin to have funny thoughts.
Oh, King Stefano! Oh, worthy Stefano! Look what a wardrobe here is for thee!
Let it alone, thou fool! 'Tis but trash.
Oh, King Stefano!
Trinculo, put out that gown. By this hand, I will have that gown.
Thy grace shall have it.
The dropsy drown this fool. Drink the dough dust on this luggage. Do the murder first. If he awakes, toe to crowd, we fill our skin to pinches.
Be you quiet, monster.
Come, carry this.
I will have none of it. We should lose our time. We send to barnacles or to eggs.
And this.
I'm this.
Hey!
Silver! There goes Silver!
Gory! There, tyrant! There! Hard!
Now does this fine department gather to a head? Have Fratricide Queen and her company? They are all prisoners. They cannot fudge. The cops were released them from their spell. The Queen, Sebastian, and Antonio abide on the great distress, and the rest mourning over them, brimful of sorrow. But chiefly, the good old Lord Gonzalo, his tears from down his beard like winter's drops from eve's breeze. Prospero, his pity.
Not a frown further. Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves.
I'll fetch them, sir.
I have bedimmed the noontide sun, called forth the mutinous winds. Graves at my command have waked their sleepers, oaked and let them forth by my potent art. But this rough magic I here renounce, and when my project ends, I'll break my staff, bury it in the earth, and deeper than did ever plummet sound, I'll drown my book.
The charm dissolves apace, and as the morning steals upon the night, melts in the darkness, so their rising senses begin to chase the ignorant fumes which mantle their clearer reason.
Oh, good Gonzalo, a true preserver and a loyal sir. Most cruelly didst thou, Alonza, use me and my daughter. Thy brother was a furtherer in the act. Thou art pinched for now, Sebastian, flesh and blood. You, brother mine, with Sebastian would have killed your queen. I do forgive thee, unnatural though thou art.
Their understanding begins to swell, and the approaching tide will shortly fill the reasonable shore that now lies foul and muddy.
Ariel, fetch me the hat and coat in myself. I will discase me and myself, as I was some time along. Quickly, spirits, thou shalt ere long be free.
Where the bee sucks, there suck I. In the cowslip's bell I lie. There I couch when owls do cry. On the bat's back I do fly. After summer, merrily, merrily, merrily shall I live now, under the blossom that hangs on the bough.
Why, that's my dainty Ariel. I shall miss thee, but yet you shalt have freedom. To the Queen's ship, invisible as thou art, wake the shipmaster and bring him to this place.
I drink the air before me and return, or ere your pulse twice beats.
All torment, trouble, wonder, and amazement inhabits here. Some heavenly power, guide us out of this fearful country.
Behold, Madam Queen, the wronged Dick and Madame Prospero. For greater assurance than a living prince does speak to thee, I greet thee. And to thee and thy company I bid thee a hearty welcome.
Where thou beest, he or no, I know not. Thy pulse beats as of flesh and blood, and since I saw thee, the affliction of my mind amends, with which I fear a madness held me. This is a most strange story. Thy do through my revenge, and do entreat, thou pardon me my wrongs. But how should Prospero be living and be here?
First, noble friend, let me embrace thine age, whose honor cannot be measured or confined.
Whether this be or be not, I'll not swear.
Welcome, my friends, and all. You, my brace of lords, were I so minded, I could hear Buck her Highness frown upon you both, and justify you traitors. At this time, I will tell no tales.
The devil speaks in him!
No, for you, most wicked sir, to call brother would even infect my mouth. I do forgive thy righteous fault, all of them, and require my dukedom of thee, which force I know thou must restore. Ah.
If thou beest Prospero, give us a particular of thy preservation, how thou hast met us here, whom 3 hours since were wrapped upon this shore, where I've lost, oh, how sharp the point is remembrances, my dear son Ferdinand.
I know for it, madam, for I have lost my daughter.
A daughter? Oh heavens, that they were living both in Naples, the king and queen there. That they were. I wish myself were in that oozy bed where my son lies. When did you lose your daughter?
In this last tempest, my cells, my court. Pray you, look in. My dukedoms that you have given me again, I will requite you with as good a thing. At least bring forth a wonder to content you, as much as me, my dukedom.
Sweet lord, you play me false.
No, my dearest love, I would not for the world.
For score of kingdom you should wrangle, and I shall call it fair play.
If this prove a vision of the island, one dear son shall I twice lose.
A most high miracle!
Though this is red, they are merciful. I have cursed them without cause.
Now all the blessings of a glad mother compass thee about. Arise and say how thou camest here.
Oh, wonder, how many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is. Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
'Tis new to thee.
What is this maid with whom thou wast at play? Is she this goddess that hath severed us and brought us together?
Madam, she is mortal, but by a mortal providence she is mine. I chose her when I could not ask my mother for her advice, nor thought I had one. She is daughter to this famous Duke of Milan, of whom so often I have heard renown, but never saw before, of whom I have received a second life and a second father.
I've inly wept, ere should I spoke this. Look down, you gods, and on this couple drop a blessed crown, for 'tis you that have chalked forth the way which has brought us hither.
I say amen, Gonzalo.
Was Milan for us from Milan, that his issue should become Queen of Naples?
Rejoice beyond your common joy, and set it down with gold on lasting pillars. And one voyage did Claribel her husband fly to Tunis, and Ferdinand, her brother, found a wife where he himself was lost. Prospero's dukedom in a poor isle, and all of us ourselves where no man was his own.
Give me your hands. Let grief and sorrow embrace him that doth not wish you joy.
Be it so, amen! Oh, look, your highness, look. Here is more of us. Hast thou known us by land? What is the news?
The best news is that we have safely found our queen and company. The next, our ship, which but 3 hours since we gave us split, is tight and near and bravely rigged, as when we first put out to sea.
Sir, all this service I have done since I went.
My tricksy spirit. Ha 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 ha.
These are not natural events. They strengthen from strange to stranger. Say, how comest you hither?
We were dead asleep, where, but even now, with strange and several noises of roaring, shrieking, howling, jingling chains, and more diversity of sounds, all horrible, we were awakened, where we in armor trim freshly beheld our royal good and gallant ship. Then, even in dream, were we brought hither.
Was well done.
Bravely, come hither, spirit. Set Caliban and his companions free. Untie the spell. There are yet missing of your company some few odd lads that you remember not.
Here's a goodly sight.
Oh, Cerberus, these be
Shakespeare's indeed. How far my master is. I'm afraid he will chastise me.
What things are these, Antonio? Will money buy them?
Very like one of them is a plain fish and no doubt marketable.
These three have robbed me, and this demi-devil has plotted with them to take my life.
I shall be pinched to death.
Is this not Stefano, my drunken butler?
He is drunk now. Where had he wine?
And Triculo is reeling right.
Come now, Stefano.
Oh, touch me not. I'm not Stefano, but a crab.
You'd be king of the Isles, Sarah.
I would have been a sir one day.
This is a most strange thing as I ever looked on.
Go, Sarah, to my cell. Take with you your companions. As much as you like to have my pardon, true and handsome me.
Aye, that I will. What a sly, stubborn ass I was to take this well good for God and worship this dog fool.
Henceforth, and bestow your luggage where you found it.
Or stole it, rather.
And so the Queen invites the Prosperous poor self to spend the night. Where all hope to hear his story. And then more to the ship, and then Statesville, where all hope to see Prosper restore his Milan, and the young couple wed.
I'll deliver safely to Naples. Ariel. My Ariel, I have promised calm seas and auspicious gales for the journey. That is thy charge. Then to the elements be free. Fare thou well.
Free! 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 Now Prosperous charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength he hath is his own, which is most faint. Now 'tis true, he must here be confined by you, or sent to Naples. Let him not, gap his diction got, and pardon receive well, in this bare island by your spell. Release him from his bounds with the help of your good hands. Gentle breath of yours his sails must fill, or else my profit fails, which was to please. Now I want spirits to enforce and art to enchant, and my ending is despair, unless